Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. This is the Heaven Hollywood podcast. I thank you for joining me. Not going to keep you long. Just wanted to address a couple of things that, let me just get right to it. I normally don't do this when people usually start off their saying with, "Now I normally don't do this." Usually, that's not the case. Usually, they do it all the time. But in this instance, that is the case. I really don't do YouTube beef, blog beef, blogger beef. I have an issue with like one person. So I don't really do, all this YouTube beef. I don't make videos about that person. I may bring them up or what have you. Everyone pretty much knows, the issue I have with one particular person. That's because they did something to me personally that, if I didn't have you know, a strong foundation and a good mindset of what all this means, could have ruined, you know, my brand or the brand I'm trying to develop. So, but other than that person, I don't do the YouTube beef and the who likes who, and no, I'm not going to associate with this person because that I don't do that. The first thing is people saying, "Oh, this one is that fave." I don't have a fave. All right, my fave is dead. Prince was my fave. He's dead. All right, I don't have a fave. My page isn't a Cardi page. It isn't a Nicki page. It isn't a Megan page. It isn't a Drake page. It's none of that. It's a page where I create content. So I am a content creator. I am not a blogger. All right. I'm not a YouTube blogger. I'm a content creator. It's not just celebrity gossip on my page. There's other things. There's interviews. There's discussions. There's films, clips of films. So I'm already not even really in that realm. But since I discuss celebrity gossip, celebrity news, and celebrities in one portion of my channel, I'll discuss this one time and one time only. So it's no secret that I like Cardi B's music and I like Cardi B as a person, right? Doesn't mean it's a fave. A fave is, oh, this is your person, this is who you stand. I don't stand anybody. I stand the truth. But it's no secret that I like Cardi B's music. I like her come up story. And I generally like her as a person. I can only judge by what a person is to me. That's one main thing you have to keep in mind. When I say I like a person, I'm not judging that person on what people who don't really mess with them judge it on. I'm not judging on what she says to people on Twitter. I'm not judging on what I read on social media. If I had no interaction with that person, I would probably use that. I'm sure that somehow would affect my judgment on how I feel about a person. But I've had personal interactions, conversations, and whatever else with this person. All right. So I can generally speak to and say I generally like her. She's done some things for me and for people in my circle that other celebrities would never take time to do. She's done things that she did not have to do. I don't have to run down everything. People that that support me and rock with me, they know what happened. All right. Not just the video for my daughter that she's given on more than one occasion. Not just, it's not just that. That's one big thing because let's be honest. How many celebrities are giving any time of day to someone else's kid, especially when they have their own kid? And during a pandemic and times where some celebrities were hard up for money, um, they were saying, "Hey, I'll give you a shout out, yeah, for $1,000," and they knew some people would pay that. There's never been any money exchanged. Everything has always been genuine. Cardi B's never asked me for anything. I've never asked her for anything. Everything she's done has been genuine from her heart, and everything I've done for her. There's never been any pay, nothing. I didn't even go to the party. Okay, I didn't even go to the party that all the other bloggers ran to and got fanned out. So generally, I like her as a person, and I like her as a artist. I like her music. She makes great music. All right. As far as her rapping skills or what have you, I never put her near the top as far as her rapping skills, but that's not what she does. And she let everybody know that's not what I'm in the game to do. I'm in the game to get on the charts and to make hits. So just wanted to give you a little background in our relationship. Okay. Currently, she does not follow me. She was following me at one point, but I said something she did not like, and she unfollowed me. But I will continue to say, even after unfollowing me, I think she probably responded to every DM I've ever sent her. So even though she's not following me, every DM I still did not, oh, I'm not going to support her anymore because she unfollowed me, like some bloggers we know. So that lets you know I'm pretty straight down the middle, right? I'm pretty straight down the middle because even though she unfollowed me, I didn't start all of a sudden dragging her because she's not following anymore. If that was the case, if I would have done that, that means it was never genuine from the beginning. That means I was only uh doing stuff for her or only speaking good of her because of what she had done. That's not the case. I judge people on how I treat people, how they treat me. I fuck with people that fuck with me. As the old saying goes. So let's address Bardi gang. I'm going to assume they went to Cardi B. I know they went to some people that hit me up, right? And the talk going around is that I don't really like Cardi B. I'm a op. First thing is I'm not in Bardi gang, so it doesn't matter. that is her stand. People who's a fandom stand. I call them standums, right? I like Cardi B. I'm not a member of anyone's fandom, right? Because I like other artists as well. So I guess they went to some of the members and probably to Cardi herself, and they said that I don't really like Cardi B. I'm a fake Cardi B fan because I am friends and close to Black T Blog, which is not, first of all, is not true, and Mobradio. I talk to Mobradio and I shout out Mobradio all the time. And Mobradio, all she does is drag Cardi B, and all Black T Blog does is drag Cardi B. So how can I possibly like Cardi B if all they do is drag Cardi B? Well, I'll explain to you how. All right. So Millie, who's Mobradio, all right, her not liking Cardi B, she does that on her channel, and that's her preference, right? Me and Mobradio developed a relationship not based on us liking the same person or disliking the same person. She's, since I've known her, was rooting for Nicki Minaj. Follows Nicki Minaj. She's a fave of Nicki Minaj, what have you. And she's never really spoke good about Cardi B. She may have said one or two things, oh yeah, Cardi can dress or something like that. She looked good here. But for the most part, she doesn't like Cardi B for whatever reason. If she has a reason, she has her reasons. However, me and her developed a business relationship on something totally that had nothing to do with Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. Business wise, she's always treated me with respect. If there was something that I used and I got from her, I credit her. If it's something that she used and she got from me, she credited me, which is a lot more than I can say for a lot of people. All right. She's had me call up her radio show and give, just like I was there for the Megan video shoot for Bardi. I called up and gave her and her listeners the exclusive of what they were about to see. Once it went down, she said, "Oh man, you were right. Everything that you said was going to happen happened." So I've never had an issue with Mobradio. I've always admired the way Mobradio, her work ethic. Just because I don't agree with everything that she says, that doesn't mean, oh, I'm an op. I don't really like. I'm acting like I like Cardi. To I don't know what, get information. I don't know what you think I was doing, right? So to put it in perspective, if you had a cousin, let's just say you had a cousin, say you had a friend. This friend has never done anything wrong to you. You and this friend get along. You have great conversation, and then you found out this friend doesn't like who you like. If you're like, oh man, that new Cardi record, blah blah blah. Cardi B, I don't mess with her. Oh, she's fake. She's a juice payola. Oh, she's not talented. Or whatever other stuff that they say about Cardi B. You're gonna say, oh man, I like Cardi B. So you're going to stop being friends with this person because they don't like who you like, because their preference is someone else. Then the connection, the friendship was never genuine. I have never cut someone off because they didn't like something I like. If anything was going to be divisive, it was the whole Donald Trump thing, right? I have friends who like Donald Trump. I have friends who are Republicans. When I found out they supported Donald Trump, I didn't say, yo, we can't be friends no more. And if anything could make you say that, it would be that, because that is way different from a celebrity. Because that person's beliefs can affect your way of living. Nicki Minaj's beliefs or Cardi B's beliefs or Nicki Minaj's raps and Cardi B's rap, they cannot affect my way of living. So if anything was going to make me turn on a person, it would be politics. Because of all the things that Donald Trump was saying and all, so that lets me know, if you're a Donald Trump supporter, that let me know, you must agree to at least some of the things that he says. And if he is pushing a racial agenda, which he clearly was, and you're white and you're agreeing with that, that makes me wonder, why are you agreeing with what this dude's saying? This dude's a racist, so you agree with what he's saying? So if anything would be divisive enough to make me turn on someone, it would be that. I'm not going to turn on a friend or stop being friends with someone or stop having a business relationship with someone because they don't like Cardi B. They think Cardi B's a terrible person, what so have you. And I don't praise everything. I don't think Nicki Minaj is a terrible person, and I don't praise everything Nicki Minaj does either. But because I don't do that, I'm not going to say I'm going to stop being friends with Mobradio. So to address that, them going back and call ourselves snitching or whatever they call themselves doing. No, everything that I say about Cardi B, as far as liking her, is the truth. I'm not a fake person. I've never been a fake person. You can ask anybody that's ever dealt with me. I'm not a fake person. Once I say something, that's what I stand on. I don't say things in flip-flop. You're not going to be able to go back and listen to any sound bites of me before I actually interacted with Cardi B. Now, even before I interacted with her, I said she's obnoxious. I say that now. I say there's some things she shouldn't have said. I say that now. I've never wavered. I've never wavered from anything. People just like to paint that narrative that I did after the video because I told people I don't want any negative comments under a video that a celebrity sent for my daughter. Because I told him I didn't want any negative comments. But once she did that, I didn't start saying, oh, Cardi B's the queen of rap. Oh, Cardi B's the best rapper. You've never once heard me. I kept the same energy from day one. If she says something I think she shouldn't have said, I bring it out. I obviously must criticize her, and she proved that by she unfollowed me. So she's not going to unfollow me if all I do is praise her, right? It must have been something that I said that she didn't like about her. But even then, I have still been rooting for Cardi B. Right? So to Bardi gang, number one, you can't pick my friends. And I can't help who I know. And would you cut your Mobradio's never done anything wrong to me. Now, if you got some sound clips of Mobradio shitting on me, send it to me. But I don't think there is any out there. With me, she's been solid. So just because she prefers someone else, why would I cut her off? But that doesn't mean I'm being fake. I would be fake if I cut her off because she doesn't like Cardi B. That's the first thing. Black T Block. He's an op because she was gonna sue Cardi, and her and Cardi got into an incident where she was gonna sue Cardi B. But he's close to her. First of all, I'm not close to her. I never met her. Never met her a day in my life. And my initial meeting with her was about a 2-hour phone call when she was saying she wanted to know anything else about YouTube, how it worked, any jewels I can give her on that. 'Cause she was, starting her channel. Her channel was, I believe, already started, but it wasn't how it is now. And anything about Nicki Minaj that you may have, because she know that I'm, she knew, she saw a couple of my lives. She know that I mentioned I had spent time in the studio with Nicki Minaj back in the day before Pink Friday dropped. All right, so that's how I connected with her. Any young YouTuber, anybody younger in the game that I can give jewels to, that's the type of dude I am. I root for the younger person. Right? I root for the younger person. I didn't know anything about her lifestyle. I didn't know whether she was married. I didn't know whether she had children. Like I know I didn't care about any of that stuff. It was a younger person asking me for, I don't even say advice, but strategic move or any tea that I may have had that she didn't have. She was doing a tea channel. And that's basically what the 2-hour phone call was about, just giving out jewels. Now, when she found out, opposite of me, when she found out that I was cool with Cardi B, she stopped talking to me. She took, I'm not saying that she used any of my advice or any of my tips or any of my tea. I'm not saying whether she used it or not. But she stopped talking to me basically because I was cool with Cardi B. So we didn't speak for over a year. And then one time, like I said, because I'm just a good person at heart, something happened to her recently. I just checked on her. Hey, you good? And then once she saw that even though she had unfollowed me, may have said some things about me, this and that, I still checked on. I forgot what the situation was. Still checked on and said, "Are you good?" And then after I did that, she said, "Hey, I'm sorry." She refollowed that time. She wasn't following me. She refollowed me and was like, "Hey, I apologize for what I did." She apologized for her actions, for what she did. All right, I'm cool with it. Right? She apologized to me. I'm cool with it. I don't need her to like Cardi B. Whatever situation she's got going on with Cardi B, that's her situation with Cardi B or any other celebrity. Again, that's a preference. She has issues with Cardi. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to then say, yeah, I'm not going to mess with you because you don't like Cardi and you're trying to sue her. Cardi B can handle that on her own. So once again, she apologized to me for what she did to me. I was not dealing with Black T Blog, not because she don't like Cardi. It's because we got into an altercation incident. So again, doesn't mean I'm an op. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I'm an op. It doesn't mean that I'm fake. But if I have talking about her in the past, I apologize for anything I said about her in the past when we weren't on good terms. I still hold my opinion of them. They can have a different opinion of me. I say I call Black T blog a Nikki blog. She says no, she does. Oh God, but I say to her, you're mostly a Nikki blog. I'll say it to her face. I don't have to say it behind her back. She knows that's how I feel. You're pro Nikki, and you're anti Cardi. I say the same thing about Mobradio. But that don't mean that I like her any less as a person. She's never done anything to me. Me and Mobradio's always been cool. But I'll tell it. I'll tell it to her face if she asks me, "Oh, what do you think of my channel?" I think it's a pro Nikki channel, and I think you hate Cardi and you hate Megan. But that don't mean I'm going to treat her any different because she's never done anything to me. Like, I don't live through celebrities. A lot of these people out there, that's y'all's problem. Y'all are emotional for the celebrity. Y'all are getting mad for the celebrity. You talk about the celebrity and y'all get angry. Like I said, I was only like that over one artist, that's Prince. The only artist I'm going to get angry over that you say something negative about or say something harmful about is Prince Rogers Nelson. That's because it's way deeper than just being a fan. He's got connections to my mom, who's no longer with me. God bless the dead. Stuff like that. So it's way deeper. Way deeper. But other than that, I'm not going to get mad at someone because they said something about cardiac. But hey, one thing about Black T Blog, when she does, it's not like we talk all the time. Because she's still, when I'm straight down the middle about Nicki Minaj, she still gets upset. Right? She still gets upset. And when I talk about the Barbs, she gets upset because she's a Barb. So it's not like we're close talking every single day. Go chill. No. If she decides once again to stop talking to me because I don't like the Barbs or I like Cardi, well, if she does it again, then I probably wouldn't forgive her a second time. Because to me, that's just dumb anyway. So, again, I can't help who I know. Friendship developed because of a talk we had and some jewels I was trying to drop on her about coming to YouTube. Because I've had my channel 10 years at the point. Even though I didn't always do videos on it, it was really just a backup channel for my channel, Block TV. That was the one with all the millions of hits and subscribers. YouTube disabled it by mistake, they said, and then they couldn't recoup the channel, which is BS. But that's another story for another time. But no, I'm not. I never, ever, ever talk about Cardi B to Black T Blog. Ask her, and she kind of keeps the Cardi B slander out of my DM because she knows I like Cardi. She knows I fuck with Cardi, so she keeps it out of my DM. So she doesn't talk about Cardi B to me. All right. Finally, I'm not even going to spend a long time on Armonwiggins because I don't know him. I don't have a relationship with him. All right. He was a person that I watched. If he's a content creator. So if there's someone that's creating content that has similar interests, I watch them. Right. If there is a person who's doing roughly the same thing we're doing, I watch them. If they keep me entertained enough. I saw a couple of shows. I'm like, okay, this kid's pretty entertaining. I loved his lighting. I loved the way his set looked. It looked professional. Like I said, I'm not in and on all the flamboyant stuff and all the colorful whatever. I get that. It's entertaining and all, but it's just not my thing. But he came at me on Twitter. This is what people wanted me to address. He came at me on Twitter and said, "Oh, I'm a nobody." You know, see, everybody goes on. They look at your followers, right? They look at your followers online to determine whether you're somebody or not. I have no impact in media. Uh, he's out here making impact. I'm a nobody. I don't know you. Stop trying to attach myself to him. First of all, brother, congratulations on what you're doing. I see you've now moved up to interviews. You've, you know, stepped your game up to interviews. I saw you interviewing Iggy Azalea. I see you got an interview with Natalie Nunn. Ooh. Let me tell you something, homie. I was probably in the entertainment business before you realized that you liked cock. Let me repeat that for you. I was in the entertainment business doing what you're doing right now, probably before you realized you liked cock. So, what you're doing, congratulations. But, homie, I was interviewing people in the 90s. I interviewed Natalie Nunn before she was on Bad Girls Club. I interviewed Iggy Azalea before she even dropped Fancy, brother. I covered the Emmys, the Oscars, the Grammys. I've interviewed Charles Barkley, Kanye West, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, Nas, Chris Carter, Oprah Winfrey. Brother, you think Natalie Nunn makes you relevant? You think Natalie Nunn gives you impact? I got invited personally to cover the Kardashian Super Bowl party where they paid me. I didn't go put money in my gas tank or buy a plane ticket to go cover something for free. They saw how I was moving. They saw what we were doing at Block TV. And they said, we want your services over here. It's all factual. You can look it up. It was a Super Bowl party when she was dating Reggie Bush. So you can look it up. All my stuff is factual. So I'm happy for you that you're now interviewing Natalie Nunn and Iggy Azalea, people I interviewed over a decade ago. But don't ever fix your mouth to say, I'm a nobody and I have no impact. I mean, because I'm not in media, fool. I make films now. I content create as for play money. That's not my job. So of course you have more subscribers to me than me. Of course you have more followers than me. This is what you do. You have no choice. You have no choice. Because you ain't got no other options, brother. I create budgets and proposals for movies. You see my name, you have to stay there after the movie. When the important people are still in the movie theater, brother. They say all the people who are important, the ones that are watching the movie, they're the ones that are there until the movie's over. Once the movie's over, the people that remain in the movie theater, that's me. That's me. So the importance, the impact, I can affect a movie not even going down. And you're talking about impact? Brother, if you disappeared tomorrow, nobody would miss you. If I disappeared tomorrow, people would lose millions of dollars. If you disappeared tomorrow, no one would miss you. They'll say, he's not here. I'll just go tune in to Lovely T. Lovely T's not there. I'll just go tune in to Jason Lee. I'll tune into what's the other guy? Wiley. I'll tune into Mobradio. I'll tune into Doggy Diamonds. I'll tune into Black Tip. Brother, there's a million of you. There's a million of you on YouTube, brother. So pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Yes, I thought you was talented. You're a talented dude. But I told people who watch my videos that. So you're not exposing anything. Oh, he been a fan. He been a fan. But I said that. It's not like you're exposing anything. That DM I sent to you, I sent to Ken Barbie. I sent to Lovely T. I sent them the same DM, bro. The only difference is they're not petty and they're not kids. And they didn't post the DM. You posted the DM because I was called you on something that you knew I had you on. Because I saw through the BS. And you didn't like it. So now that's a way. Never answered the DM when I sent it. I guess trying to act like you're too big. Or I got so many DMs. I didn't see it. But as soon as you needed it because you were backed into a corner and caught, now all of a sudden you see the DMs. You didn't expose anything, brother. I've told people that. I thought you were talented. Even when they said, why the hell do you watch that dude? If you like Nicki Minaj, because all he does is drag. But listen, just because he don't think the way I think, I've also called him out on the whole Cardi B at the Met Gala thing. I said he wasn't there. And no one told me. I knew people that was there at the Met Gala, not the Met Gala party, the Met Gala. No one told me anything about Cardi B screw facing Nicki and Nicki putting her head down. That was a total crock of you know what. But I still said he's talented. He's entertaining. So the dudes, I saw you in the Cardi B party. I saw you was happier than you would thought you was in a had found a bag of cocks. That's how happy you was. You would have thought that you found a bag of cocks. Brother, I've been around celebrities for over 2 decades. I don't get fanned out. I don't get fanned out. I done met every big celebrity there is to meet. Celebrities that you will probably never meet. I can call up plenty of celebrities. I'm looking through my phone right now. Numbers that you will never get. So you can have your little YouTube subscribers, your 100,000, your 200,000. Congratulations. I hope people remain entertained for a long time, because once this whole phase of content creating and celebrity gossip fades out, because it will, what you gonna do then? You're not gonna be an artist. Your music's trash. Sorry to tell you. Your music's garbage. We already got Lil Nas X. We don't need you. So you're not gonna use the whole I'm gay, say yay, get used to it. I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it. We got Lil Nas X, brother. That ain't gonna work. You said, oh, compare who knows you to no, 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 no. You can't compare who knows me to who knows you, because movie stars know me. YouTubers and YouTube subscribers know you. Anna Montana and Brittany Renner probably have more uh, face social media followers than Mariah Carey and Denzel Washington. Does that mean more people know Brittany Renner and more people know Anna Montana than they do Denzel Washington and Mariah Carey? Because more people follow them, that makes them more important, or that makes them have more impact. If you really want to see how much impact I've made in the game, why don't we compare bank accounts? Why don't we compare stocks? Why don't we compare real estate? Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. About to close on my third home, brother. Already have two, and both my baby mamas got one in my name. So, congratulations, Armon, on the impact you're making on YouTube. You should be thanking people like me, because I did that already. And I left the door open for people like you. Thank me for opening the doors. Go Google Block TV. We was the first company using TV when everybody else was still on the DVD shit. We were on the TV shit. The first digital television company. Before Smack. Before All Access. We were the first company saying TV. All right? Anyway, I'm done addressing that. Anybody else, you can look up, you can go into my Facebook, you can go into, some of my early Instagram thingies, see the pictures and the notes and it's all there. I don't expect the Gen Z generation to know me because they're not, first of all, they're not very intelligent. They don't read credits because to them, they don't care about credits. They just run to their revenue on YouTube and see $3,000, every month, and they go, "Oh man, I'm really making an impact because I don't have to do anything. I don't have to work. I don't have to go to school. All I have to do is go to YouTube, and I'm making more money than some people make working a job." If that's what you call impact, that's cool. But again, I'll end it like this. If you disappear today, someone's just going to go to another channel, brother. Nobody's going to lose nothing. It's not going to affect anybody's life. But you see, I have 3 budgets and proposals right in front of me right now. 2 for major motion pictures. 1 for a television saga. If something happened to Heaven Hollywood, these people unfortunately would be screwed for a while. And it would be hard to replace me and what I'm doing. So if something happened to me, a lot of lives would be affected. If something happened to you, the only life that would be affected is the cock you would no longer be able to suck. All right? That's impact.